Welcome to Miss Well Energetic, aka Brianne Gittens. Welcome to part 2 of Loving on Myself. Okay, so welcome. Let's get into this. We're at part 2. We're ready to go. Let's talk about how to be self-obsessed. Yes, I said obsessed. Obsessed with yourself. Because yourself is awesome and you need to be obsessed with yourself. Like, how do you want someone else to be obsessed with you and you're not obsessed with you? Because you're amazing. That's what you are. Alien superstar. Sorry, I just love saying that. Like Beyonce, alien superstar. I just randomly just whip that out. Like, that's a random thing I say. Love saying it. So let's get into this video. Because being self-obsessed is not a narcissistic behavior. It is a way to protect yourself, to grow, and to be the badass blank you could be. I said that and I didn't say it. I like how I said that. Yeah. Let's get into this energy, because we are all badass women who need to just embrace it, sit in it. Okay, let's get into self-obsessed. I am self-obsessed with me, and you should be obsessed with you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, number 1 is to create a schedule. I do believe in this one. Personally, I think having a schedule is good. Having things that you love, rituals, having a plan, detailing what you like, what you don't like, having it outlined out is important. So, for me, I believe in a good morning routine, a good night routine, rituals for during the day, things you want to add during the day. It sounds like a lot, because it is a lot. A lot happens in 24 hours. A lot happens in 24 hours. We can't achieve everything in 24 hours. But we can protect our mental state and work on our self-care for us to continue for 5 to 7 days. So, schedules are like, I have breakfast in the morning, I do my bed in the morning, I take a shower, I work out, I drink water, I have a coffee at a certain time, like stuff like that. So there's a lot to a schedule. For me personally, I feel like with a schedule, the best advice I have for you to get one would be going on Pinterest, type it in online, because there's so many rituals. I can't even tell you how many rituals that you could add to your everyday life, because there's so many rituals. But a schedule is very something that you can rely on. You can fall back on. You're on track. It is your self-discipline. Like me, I love a good ritual, but I also love it being open. My schedule being open. You never know what you're gonna get. I do love that too. But I do stick with the basics, For me, I personally love the planning system. I just got into the planning system last year. It's been definitely helping me. I still don't do my to-dos, my weeklies. I find them a little hard for me because I'm always changing up my routine. I'm not changing up my routine, I'm changing up my schedule, what I do in the day. I mean, like, work-wise, I should say. I think my routine, I do like to keep it the same. I like to journal first thing in the morning. I like to, I'm trying to drink water. I have lunch at a certain time. I like to work for at least 2 hours straight. Stuff like that. I have my own disciplines I like to put down. And I feel like having that routine makes you like rely on yourself. You feel yourself more, and that's where these routines come into. Okay, so let's get into number 2, is enjoy your own company. I feel like being alone isn't a crime, it's an asset. Don't think of it as it's like, oh, it's a crime to be alone. No, I think being alone is so essential for your core. It's good for you to be alone. Being alone is just, it helps you recharge your batteries. You don't have to think hard. You can just be yourself. You can be nasty. You can be clean. You can just take your bra off, be in your birthday suit, you know? Your own company is how you recharge your body. Being alone and being alone with your thoughts, breaking free from people helps you. Because sometimes you want to be in a social setting and sometimes you want to be alone. I just need to be alone right now. I've had it. We all go through emotions. Like a brick wall. Like, there's so many emotions and you hit a brick wall. You hit that brick wall. And you're like, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, you gotta be alone. That quality time alone will help you find a different perspective so you could breathe. Being alone is an asset, not a disadvantage. It's an asset. Because it's an asset in a way as you could work on yourself. You know? You don't have to be on it for anybody. You don't have to perform for nobody. All you have to do is just do what you want to do. There's so many activities you can do. For me, I like a little bed rotting. I like to lie in my bed and do some activities. Maybe I want to read. Maybe I want to write. Maybe I want to watch a movie. Maybe I just want to lie there and do nothing. You know, I feel like your own company, being your own company, is something self-obsessed people do. I love me. I'm loving on me, and I'm taking care of me. Those are the vibes that you. 3, purchase the things you want. I think every self-obsessed person is loving on themselves, is investing in themselves, is buying what they want. And I think there's nothing wrong with buying what you want. I feel like there's a mix, there's a balance, you know, your essentials and there's some pampering in between. It's good for your mental health. Yes, think of it as for your mental health. Do the girl math. I'm like, if I do this, I can wear this amount, and it pays itself off. So buy what you want. Don't feel guilty about it. I feel like don't feel guilty. If you want to buy something expensive, if you want to invest in something, if you want to buy like a donut or something cheap like that, and like do it for yourself. If you want to buy yourself like a designer bag, or you wanted to get yourself nice headphones or wireless headphones that are expensive, like invest in yourself. You need your things. Your things make you you, in a way, you know? I like having my things laid out. Like, I like having this. Like, it helps you physically and mentally having those things. That is your little happiness. Like, that's your little happiness, your inner happiness, your little joy. You need that. You need to grab onto that and invest in the things that you need and you want. You know, you really have one life to live, and I feel like now I'm gonna get what I want, and I'm gonna get it in a way that benefits me in my lifestyle. Okay, number 4 is shift your thinking. I feel like this is a very important thing. I think thinking and mindset and shifting it and working on yourself all go in hand in hand. So I think when you are thinking about yourself and about what you want, shift it. You deserve more. You deserve the best. You should be thriving for it, but in a way that works for you. You know, I want to live a rich girl lifestyle, but I'm not a rich girl. I like to manifest that, you know? And I've learned that in shifting my thinking personally, I am very delusional. I like to believe that I live in a penthouse or that I'm a rich girl. Like, I like those vibes, you know? And I feel like there's nothing wrong with wanting that lifestyle. I don't live it. I live it in a suburban girl life outside of Toronto. I live that kind of lifestyle, and that's who I am as a person. You know, shifting your mindset is essential for personal growth. You're not going to grow if you don't shift your mindset. So you need to start thinking of yourself as worthy. You are beautiful, because you are beautiful. And I feel like sometimes we don't believe that. We believe that we're just whatever. Like, I saw it, I was like, oh, you're beautiful. I'm just whatever. I mean, I'm average, you know? Like, no, I'm more than average. I am a capable person. I am a nice person. I feel like I'm a little too nice, but I don't want to get into that with you guys. Yeah, I feel like you have to shift the way you think of yourself. You gotta think highly of yourself because you're on that pedestal. We talked about the pedestal. That pedestal is for you, and you are so worthy of that pedestal. You are standing so high on that pedestal, and no one can take that from you because you're the main character of your own story. Mindset is something that it just takes time. One day it clicks, next day it clicks. It clicks until you achieve it. I think a lot of us, if you're 20 something, you're in the long run. You're in the long run to your destination. And if you have gotten to your destination, congratulations to you. Okay, number five is practice saying no. I think it's important to say no. No. Yes. To what serves me only. I just think that saying no is just part of growing up. You gotta say no. You can't do it all. You can't do it all. I said that twice because I believe in it, because we take too much stuff on, and when we're taking too much stuff on, it just hurts us. You know, there's people that bring you down. There's toxic people that will continue to bring you down, and it's not fair to you. And then sometimes at work, people are taking advantage of you and your workload and all this stuff, and it's good to say no, but you gotta be practical saying no. But definitely practice saying no. Definitely practice about saying no. I feel like every situation's different when it comes to saying no. So you just gotta be very logical in how you make that assessment, because not every situation you can say no. But I feel like no should be at a top priority in your life. No, I just don't want to do that. If it doesn't serve you, don't do it. It has to serve you, it has to benefit you for you to say yes to anything. But saying no, it's just essential of growing up. Because you say yes to everything, you're bringing yourself down and you're not going to make it. Okay, number 6, create a self-care plan. I feel like everyone who's self-obsessed with themselves have some self-care that they do. Self-care is essential care for yourself. And self-care is building on your well-being, your quality of life. Because you don't have a good quality of life if you're not investing in yourself. So self-care is taking some time for yourself. Take an hour, take 30 minutes, or maybe take 10 minutes. You can keep going down, but every day, having a little self-care, a little me moment, a little yes moment is essential. So I'm a firm believer in my little self-care rituals. I like taking spa baths at home. I like sound baths. I like reading my novels. I think self-care to me is my coffee. I believe that my self-care just brings out the best in me. It shifts my well-being, my quality of life. I could say I'm more happy. You know, it helps me with my emotions, because sometimes my emotions come in like a tidal wave. You know, I think emotions are just so strong, and sometimes it can bring you down. Sometimes one thing can just shift your opinion, shift your mood, and you're like, you just want to be like a turtle, and you just want to go into your shell. So, self-care, write it out. So I write your self-cares out. I have some in my planner here with you guys. I have some here. I have a lot of stuff here, you guys. I have some self-care here. Let's see. I wrote. Actually, I'm still working my self-care for the planner, but I'm a girl who loves, this is my self-care. I think journaling, Pinterest, being a teenage adult woman is my self-care. And I love investing in myself and my little rituals. So create a plan of things that you like doing and try to modify it in your everyday life. Okay, number 7 is build on your personality or vibe. Could be a little controversial, but I feel like my vibe and my personality are totally different now. I feel like my personality. I'll just talk about myself first. Okay, let's talk about like personality. Personality is like how you talk, how you dress. Like that's how I think about personality personally. I think personality is like, oh, is this person a good talker? I'm like, it's like flavor. It's like having flavor. Like I don't know. Like it's personality is so like it's so open. Like it's your flavor. Like yeah, it's like are you outgoing? You have outgoing personality. Are you like shy? You know, like those are the kind of things that make your personality up. But like for me, I feel like my personality. I feel like I don't have a personality. I've always felt that I don't. Like I feel like personally, I've leaned into being quirky, and I've leaned into being quirky like a little bit. You know, I like being a little funny, a little clever. You know, there's a lot to your personality. You know, there's a lot to it. I'm like, you could build a personality. I think that I have built a personality in a way because I'm like, I care. I have like 5 shades of me, 5 sides of me, and I'm like trying to break down like which one I like the most. Yeah, I do a lot of like written work. So personally, I am very my personality is very cutesy. I try to be cute. I try to lean the cutesy because I look cute. I know, I look cute. I'm like, I'm not gonna be like, I'm so hot. Like, I'm a model. Like, I am 5'3" and I'm like 5'2", 5'3", 3". I'm still figuring out which one is this. I would forget which one it is. So I'm around that place. I'm still figuring out my person. Yeah. I'm trying to like. It's kind of hard putting it into like a thingy. I try to be cutesy. I try to be clever. I try to be funny. I try to be cool girl. I try to be a lot of things. I feel like I am cool girl. Like, oh yeah. I'm very logical on how I see situations. So that kind of plays into my personality. So yeah. And vibe. What is a vibe? I think a vibe is a feeling. It's a mood. Like turn down the lights, you know, turn up the lights, you know. It's a vibe, you know. I think vibes are very important, and I have created my own vibes. My vibe is very like I like the candles on in my bedroom. I like to read. Like I like those like little vibes. Like those vibes are like, or I like looking at my personal planner. She's my personal assistant. Personal assistant. My life's in here. You know. I try to figure out like what makes me tick. So when it comes to building your personality, I think you should look at. I think that you should do some research. Look at what makes you tick. Because you could be perfect already, or you could just want to build on some things. It could be through self-improvement, or it could just be through it could just be something that just develops over time and you don't see it coming. So, yeah. Personality and vibes. Vibes always change. Personality can shift, and it's all about self-improvement when it comes to those things. Okay, so number 8 is spend time doing the things you love. I think that being like a self person is about spending time on yourself. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to like go to the nail salon, getting a facial, getting a massage. If you can afford to do that, like go ahead, like invest in those little things, because that stuff is good for the mindset, and your mindset is so important. You choose your mindset, because your mindset is everything that you need it to be. For me personally, I love to spend my money on clothing. You know, I definitely want to spend more money on my shoes. You know, I want to build a shoe collection, you know. like a sneaker collection, you know, something that could match my personality through my clothing. And yeah, sometimes I want to be athletic wear. No, a leisure wear. Sometimes I want to be a leisure wear holder. Because I got the holder, leisure wear holder, and like I wear leisure clothes. I sometimes I want to be I like quiet luxury, but or like to be like Pinterest trendy like outfits. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I like to spend my money on, you know. It's important to take care of your physical health. Your physical, like your I thought you were saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean physical health, I meant your mental. And your mental, sometimes buying something new just sparks just some joy in you, you know? Sparks joy. And you want to spark joy. So doing things you love doesn't always have to be spending money. It can just be going for a walk, you know? It can be like a main character moment you never saw coming. I love spending time on the things that I love. And I feel like in today's world, you should invest in that. That could be doing social media. You know, like, I love doing my social media bits. People love it. People want to see that. And I'm like, I'm going to invest in that. And that's something I love to do. And I'm like, self-obsessed people do have something that they love. And for me, I love Miss Wellingenic, because I am Miss Wellingenic. She is who I am, and she's who I am inside eternally, and she's who I am outside eternally, and you guys get to see it through my platforms. So there's nothing wrong with spending time with what you love. I feel like we need to be more disciplined and spend more time on the things that we love. And sometimes we have dream careers. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we're struggling in today's economy. Sometimes we're not finding our place. And I definitely should talk about that one day with you guys, because there's a lot that goes to that topic, but spending some quality time doing what you love is just beneficial. So find something that you want to do. There's a million things you can do. Pick one, invest in it. Okay, so thank you for watching. I love talking about how to be self-obsessed. I am self-obsessed. I pledge allegiance to self-obsessed Girl Nation. Because I want to be self-obsessed because I love me and you should love you. And there's nothing wrong with being self-obsessed. It just says that you are a queen and you deserve to be put on a pedestal, and you deserve nice things. And your mental state is strong and all is good. So let's be more self-obsessed every single day and take the steps in order to achieve our goals. Thank you for watching. I'm just gonna be my cutesy self with you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video.